right, we're going to talk about the GRANYT Fusion. No, it's GRANYT, and it's going to be a very impactful character, but two things. I was in the car and I saw it come up on my Discord. It's like, I thought it was like a April Fool's. It's like, Granny?
In September?
Granny's coming to the game? And then it was like, okay, so I didn't even occur to me that it was GRANYT and a real character that's possibly good, because I fully expected it to be a turtle. So this is very confusing, right?
Yeah, so we were all kind of blindsided by this. We were like, oh, we're doing another fusion that's not a Ninja Turtle. Okay.
Yeah, now there is some leaks, and because I think that's going to be the biggest question is, should we skip this champion? Should we go for this champion? And I want to say that these are not confirmed.
Right.
This is not confirmed. In fact, you got to go this way. Side this way, towards me. There you go. When we get there, anyways, I don't have. This is not really cropped right for this video. Michelangelo Chase. Yeah, we got that. Donatello fragment event. Got that.
Done.
You know, we've also got
Perfect Soul.
All the Perfect Souls, right? We're good, right? The Fusion Gem. Swordmaster from October 7th to 10. Now, complete objectives, collect hero coins, and blaze your way through branching paths to unlock Leonardo and his 5-star Perfect Soul.
So probably similar to what we saw with Packmaster.
Yeah, and the Packmaster with the 5 red doggo cost...
Oh God,
a
30 sacred shards or something?
Like hoard your sacred shards, maybe also hoard your soul stones. If this is accurate.
Yeah.
Anyways, if this is accurate. Hothead, Deck of Fate, tear through dungeons, tasks from the 13th through 16th, earn fate points, flip cards, grab 100 champion fragments to summon Relentless Raphael.
Ouch.
Okay, and then Ace Reporter. I don't like April that much.
Wow, you're just a hater.
I'm kind of a hater, but we're gonna get back to this character now. Before we get into that, right now is one of the best times to start. Ooh, I mean, we're in front of it today.
We're in it today.
Oh, I gotta change that. The Corrado Fox Hunter, Ugo, right there, very good, epic. Fane, who's decent. Deacon is one of the best epics in the game, and then use promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong, and you log in for 7 days right now, you're gonna get Michelangelo, who is very, very good. And this is why this is a very interesting discussion, because first of all, I've gotten a chance to play with Donatello and Michelangelo, and I'm totally impressed on how they work individually.
Let alone
together. And I've seen the footage, and I gotta tell you this, if you can get all four, you could hard 10 everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is kind of a big deal.
It's kind of game breaking.
Kind of game breaking. Now, for veteran players, maybe that's not game breaking, but I think for, it's still very good. And like Donatello's bonkers. Like I'm going to be able to use Donatello in a lot of different places for sure. So I was deeply, deeply confused that we're getting a new fusion for GRANYT Doorkeep.
Now, when I saw his name, my first thought was like, oh, this is some like a granola mom, how she spells the name of her kid, GRANYT, like her weird son. That's how I thought it.
So we're gonna go over the kit. Now, this is a fusion event, which is gonna go rare into epic, epic into legendary, which requires a ton of potions.
Yeah,
and
it's a lot more work. So
and silver.
Yeah,
and silver. You gotta have silver ready to do it. But you can also use those fusions in the chase events. So there's some ways of navigating a fusion event like this. This is not what they call a fragment summon event. This is a fusion event.
This is a traditional fusion.
So we're going to go over the details of the event, which is going to be starting on the 22nd. But we're going to go over the
coming Monday.
And
are we out of town?
We are going to be out of town. No.
No, we will be home.
we will be out of town the day before this event starts.
But not during the fusion this time.
So is it Monday their time or Monday our time? Because Monday for everybody else is Sunday for us, Sunday evening for us. I have to go back and look.
I think probably overnight.
Yeah, overnight.
Like when they do it, in the middle of the night for us.
Yeah, we're at the end of all the time zones, being Pacific time in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Which is California time zone as well. All right, we're gonna go over the kit, and I'm gonna spoiler alert. I think this could be a trap for players that really, really want to get the 4 turtles. I'm one of those players.
Same.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go for it because I'm a nerd and I love these fusions and I want to do the challenge. But his kit is too good for me to ignore.
That's what's so frustrating.
And I think you are split on this.
I'm leaning towards. I'm probably gonna do this.
Yeah, I don't think everybody needs to do this, possibly. And we've got some commentary that we're gonna read about this also. First thing, legendary HP based champion. Now I want to say something real quick about HP based damage dealers.
Okay.
So we have attack based damage dealers, right? Mm-hmm. You can make their damage go up with attack up.
Right.
We have defense based damage dealers that can go up by using defense up.
Uh-huh.
What does not happen with HP characters?
Oh,
there's no HP up.
Yeah.
Okay, so just keep that in mind. That is a thing. Mm-hmm. There is no HP up.
As a buff, you're talking about.
As a buff to make his HP get higher to do more damage.
It solely relies on you, how you build him.
Yeah.
You have to just build him out the wazoo.
All right.
With HP.
We're going to start at the bottom, and let's see here. All right.
Stone faced.
All right. Increase ally crit rate in all battles by 20%. That is an aura I probably will never use. I've never used that.
I don't rely on it.
Well, because all of my damage dealers, if they're damage dealers,
they're built. I've
at
built
100.
them with 100% crit rate, so there's literally no point.
This is a useless aura, in my opinion.
Right.
Okay. Stone faced. At the start of this champion's turn, remove all. You're in the way there. All CC effects, crowd control effects, except for sheep.
Except for sheep.
Mm-hmm. Debuffs from this champion. And then this is where it gets crazy. Increase this champion's damage inflicted against targets with no buffs on them by 20%. Mm-hmm. So that could be very useful in boss battles, because boss battles, you're most definitely trying to get them with no buffs on them. Like, if you're doing Hydra and Chimera correctly, you should have gotten rid of their buffs or had a plan to get rid of their buffs, right? You know, that's part of the strategy. Mm-hmm. So this is going to give him 20%. Now, a lot of this is all damage based. And so a lot of this is going to be based off of modifiers. And I'm going to be waiting for test server footage to see if the damage is impressive, because I don't know. And because the kit reads really, really well.
It does.
So this next one blows my mind. Attack one enemy before attacking. Remove all buffs from this champion and place a 15% shatter buff. Now, shatter is very simple. 15% ignore defense.
Oh.
Okay, now have you gotten on this ignore defense train yet?
I'm on the ignore defense train.
Okay.
It's a blast.
It's a blast. So, ignore defense. There's a couple things for damage. Like, the first thing that I learned is like, okay, there's these modifiers, but those modifiers are not as important as putting 100% crit rate and boosting your crit damage as high as possible.
That's your baseline.
And then it's like, wait a minute, this ignore defense mechanic is more important than possibly even that. Well, they're both important, right? You have to use them together.
You want to start with your baseline for a character, for a damage dealer, should be 100% crit rate and a crap ton of crit damage. And then from there, if you want to boost it, you have to go the ignore defense route.
So on my damage dealers, I'm primarily only looking now. I didn't play this way before, but now it's like, ooh, merciless, ooh, savage, lethal. Like, these are important. Like, really important gear sets. Not even really like Slayer anymore. Slayer, because it's only on AoE and it's kind of situational. Mm-hmm. But those other 3 are very important gear sets. And then certain characters have this built in, but this is the thing. Places 15% shatter buff and 30% increased damage on all allies. Big thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. So everybody gets ignore defense and increased crit damage.
So this is going to ramp the damage up on the team, which is bonkers, right? Mm-hmm. And then this is where it gets really interesting, specifically in Arena.
Yeah.
We'll ignore unkillable stone skin. Do you see stone skin in Arena?
All the time.
All the time. And block damage buffs. If the target is not under unkillable stone can't block damage, this attack will deal 100% more damage.
Double the damage.
Bosses, right? And then grants an extra turn if his attack kills an enemy. Now, this all reads really nice, and this all reads really nice, but if he hits like a wet noodle, you know about that wet noodle thing, right?
What do you mean the wet noodle thing?
What do they call those things in the pool that you float on?
The pool noodles.
Pool noodle. Yeah. What if he, instead of having a sword, he has a pool noodle?
Well, I was thinking spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Like just a cooked spaghetti, just a thwap.
But if he doesn't hit hard and his modifiers are garbage, this may not be. I mean, but if he hits hard, this is This in theory, this is bonkers.
Yeah.
Also, we've got a 4-turn cooldown, potential for an extra turn, which might be useful in waves. But this is only one enemy, so that's gonna be good in Chimera.
AoE.
Yeah, and I think this increase. Well, let's keep going. Let's go to the next one. Geode Haymaker.
Here's the AoE.
Yeah, this is a 3-turn cooldown, which is amazing, right?
Yeah.
Attack all enemies before attacking. Place increase accuracy buff on all allies for 2 turns, which is actually one of the trials in Chimera. To do damage with increased accuracy. And then also there's a bunch with these also. Has a 75%, which this is going to ramp up to 100%. Yeah, it does ramp up to well, let's see. Yeah, debuff. Yeah, 100% with fully booked out. 3-turn cooldown with books. Decreased defense buff, which you need if you want to do damage. I mean, you're almost building a team to have that whenever you're doing battle. Block buffs, debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Block buffs, almost a must-have for Hydra.
Yeah.
So
you don't want them doing that again.
Yeah, so you have to, like every team that I go into Hydra, I'm thinking, all right, how am I going to have block buffs? Is that going to be Ugo? Is it going to be some Wukong? I think Packmaster has it. Farrell, there's different characters, right? But I think the universally accessible ones are going to be Ugo and Sun Wukong, which are part of my promo code. Click the link in the description or use the QR code. Also, if you're a existing player wanting to come back to Raid, right now is a good time to start. You have to use a new email and you have to go into like a fresh install of the Plarium app if you want my link to work and you want the promo codes to work. You can't, it knows on your phone. Like if you just reinstall the game, it tracks your phone's ID and it won't give you that stuff. Because that happened to me.
Yeah.
That happened to me and then there too. So
if you do it on your computer through the Plarium app, that will work as well.
All right. Again, all of this sounds great if he has good damage modifiers, right? And this right here, the thing that's a little bit concerning to me is that then this does require him having accuracy. So anytime you can build a champion without accuracy, I'm going to move the QR code right now. Your basic attack one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a chance, and that's going to ramp up to 100% chance of removing 3 random buffs from a target. So that's 3. It's a single target. Each hit will ignore 20% target's defense. Again, you know, if he's got Shatter, which is 15%, and then this is another 20%, and let's say he gets another 35% from Merciless, and then he gets another percent, I think it's 10, then it goes up a little bit more in Cat's Gaze. And then also there's some little, what do they call the little gems? Some of the gems, I think there's a couple of the triangle gems that do it as well. There's a tons of ways of getting this number as close as possible to 100, what they call true damage.
Yeah.
Anyways, this sounds good if he has good modifiers, right? But I think he's going to be good. So I am going to be pursuing this guy. I think I'm mostly, me personally, I think I'm good on Hydra. I might be able to use him in Arena, but I really think I need help in Chimera. And if he does a lot of damage, I'm thinking that this right here will help my team. I usually run buff extenders in Chimera. And so that way, this will help me ramp up my damage, maybe with like Tholen.
Oh, I was thinking him paired with Tholen would be just absolutely wild.
Now, what's going to be piss me off about this guy is if they make getting his 5 perfect soul like a leaderboard first place auction. I think it'll.
I'll be so mad.
I almost don't want to commit to this until I know how I'm going to get the perfect soul. You going for him?
So here's my thing. I mean, I've talked about it on my channel. I have never found a fusion to not be worth the time. Every fusion I've ever done has been worth it. Even the kind of mid fusions are always worth it to some degree. There's most of the times when I skip a fusion, I kind of regret it. I regret not doing Titus.
I not regret doing Lady Noelle.
Yeah, exactly. So I regret not doing Mad Hatter for
Mad
sure.
Hatter. Mad Hatter was the first one I did, and Mad Hatter's great.
Oh boy, he slaps. So I don't really have a lot that I'm doing right now. I've kind of like just taken a break the last few days after the Perfect Soul event. Like I got what I wanted, and I'm not going for any further than the level 4 to get that one relic. And might as well.
Well, okay. So here's my.
But the only thing is, I don't want to spend a bunch of shards on this.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going for this guy because I'm hyper sweaty and I'm good at min-maxing these fusions. Like I've gotten good at doing fusions.
Yeah, right.
Not good, better. I'm also willing to spend. There's a I mean, not everybody's willing to spend like I am. So like when it comes down to Raphael and Leonardo, like I'm gonna do what I got to do to get them, which is what they want me to do.
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like this is designed for that. They're throwing in our face a very good, if not amazing. I'm going to wait for the server footage, the test server footage.
Yeah, I do want to wait and see because, I mean, theoretically, this all sounds good, but I want to see it actually in action. And there have been several times where we see fusions. I think even Tholen was one where we were kind of like, he seems okay.
Well, the footage on Tholen was better, and then they nerfed him a little bit.
Right. So
he's still really good, though.
He's still really good.
I actually have switched him over to my Demon Lord team. I've been really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I'm always working in arena, and this guy is 100% an arena champion.
Yep.
And one of the biggest pains in the butt for me in arena is stone skin, and I don't really have any other way around it other than basically just waiting it out, waiting for those buffs to disappear and for those champions to take their turn, or using Sun Wukong to steal the buffs. But that's not super reliable either.
You're going to get a solution to that eventually, and that's Embrus, but you just have to do well in Chimera.
We're working on that.
Yeah, so I'm
not that far away from him.
No, you're not that far. So that's the same.
I've made some really good progress.
So that's a mythical, and that may be your first mythical before
We're
Mikage.
Going to see. Yeah, at this rate. I'm never getting Ashma.
I've got him waiting to open. There's a champion chase event starting on Friday for the Donatello 5s. See, this is going to make us like, do I open him then? But I need to upgrade him. I need to start working on him.
Isn't personal rewards coming on Tuesday?
Yeah.
In the midst of this fusion?
I understand that, but I'm more concerned with getting the 5 on Donatello, which not everybody needed to do. That was kind of an optional thing, but now I'm like so deep into it. So
you're invested now. You need to.
Yeah, we're into it. So we're not going to go into this post, but this is on Hell Hades. This has got the information of the GRANYT. The GRANYT, the GRANYT, the GRANYT Doorkeep. All right.
Side note, if they had made this like some badass old lady who like looks super frail but then just kicks ass, I would have loved this fusion. I would have absolutely gone for it just for the joke.
Starts on Monday, 16 rares into epics. So you're gonna need 16 rares, 4 epics, and they usually just give out the rares. Well, they could do it 2 different ways. Then you also need the silver.
Typically they'll do a lot of the rares, and then there will be 1 epic that they give away, probably through a summon or a champion chase, and then that means there's 4 rares that you don't have to get.
Right, and then when we learn what these are, whether they are, force or spirit or whatever,
void,
whatever.
Probably.
There's also the pieces to upgrade them because they usually have to have them at like 4/4 or 5/5, whatever it is,
fully
right?
Ascended.
Fully
so
ascended.
You need those potions.
So you're gonna need all those potions. Keep that in mind. And I believe Hell Hades is saying, is this GRANYT worth going for? 100%. We'll see. I think I'm more concerned about how we're gonna get the other 2 Turnals.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. We need to get out of the screen, out of the way. Let's see. Let's hit the button and then we'll get out of the way. How do I get out of the way on this? I want to get out of the way. I don't want it to be in front of me. How do I do it? Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. You want to do it or do you want me to do it?
Go.
Okay.
Now we're gone. Oh, we did explosions. But you gotta click the link in the description or scan the QR code. There's Yugo, who is so wonderful. We love her for Hydra.
She's great.
Epic Fane at level 30. Corrado Fox Hunter is also super good, but mainly Deacon Armstrong is the reason you want to click this link. And then don't forget to use the promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong for all the reasons that we talked about in this video.
10 out of 10. Amazing.
Sun Wukong is?
You are amazing.
Ah.
Ah.
You're so nice.
Bye for now.
Bye.